Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano, and I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is diet soda. Diet soda, 10 reasons not to drink diet soda. I found this article on msn.com. I'll put the link below by Mary Squillace, it looks like, from health.com. So it looks like MSNBC grabbed it from health.com. 10 reasons not to drink diet soda. Chemical cocktails. Just one diet soft drink a day could boost your risk of having a vascular event such as stroke, heart attack, or vascular death, according to researchers from the University of Miami and Columbia University. Their study found that diet soda devotees were 43% more likely to experience vascular event than those who drank none. Regular soda drinkers did not appear to have the increased risk of vascular events. Researchers say more studies need to be conducted before definitive conclusions can be made about diet soda's effect on health. So, here are the reasons. Now, the diet soda that they're talking about is the ones that are chemically sweetened, not the ones that are sweetened with the natural herb stevia. Those are two different types of diet soda drinks. Okay, diet colas. All right. Number one, it confuses your body. Artificial sweeteners have more intense flavor than regular sugar. So over time, products like diet soda dull our senses to naturally sweet foods like fruit, says Brooke Albert, RD, author of The Sugar Detox. Even more troubling, these sugar stand-ins have been shown to have the same effect in your body as sugar. Artificial sweeteners trigger insulin, which sends your body into fat storage mode and leads to weight gain. Number two, it could lead to weight gain, not weight loss. Diet soda is calorie-free, but won't necessarily help you lose weight. Researchers from the University of Texas found that over the course of about a decade, diet soda drinkers had a 70% increase in waist circumference compared with non-drinkers. And get this, participants who slurped down 2 or more sodas a day experienced a 500% greater increase. This way, artificial sweeteners confuse the body, may play a part, but another reason why, reasons might be psychological, says Minnesota-based dietitian Casey Bork. When you think you're not consuming any liquid calories, it might be easier to justify that double cheeseburger and extra slice of pizza, which I find that very true with these drinkers. They think, well, I'll have a diet this and I'll splurge on this. I see it all the time at my restaurant. We serve a stevia sweetened diet soda at my restaurant, a couple different ones. Reed's has a great one, but we have a stevia sweetened, not a chemical sweetened one. But people's mindset absolutely is that, well, if I have diet this, no calories, I can put that 150, 200 calories in something else. So it's associated with the risk of increased type 2 diabetes. Drinking one diet soda a day was associated with a 30% increased risk of metabolic syndrome and diabetes in the University of Minnesota study. Metabolic syndrome describes a cluster of conditions including high blood pressure, elevated glucose levels, raised cholesterol, and large waist circumference, and to put people at a high risk for heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. It has no nutritional value. I don't think really soda has much nutritional value either, whether it's diet or not diet, besides regular soda has calories coming from the carbohydrate refined sugar. It has no nutritional value. When you drink diet soda, you're not taking in any calories, but you're also not swallowing anything that does your body good either. The best no-calorie beverage, plain old water. Water is essential for many of our bodily processes, so replacing it with diet soda is a negative thing, she says. If it's the fizziness you craze, then try sparkling water. It's a sweetener linked to headaches. Early studies on aspartame and anecdotal evidence suggest that this artificial sweetener may trigger headaches in some people. I have several clients who used to suffer from migraines and pinpointed their cause to diet soda, Bork continues to say. It'll ruin your smile over time. Excessive soda drinking could leave you looking like a Breaking Bad extra, according to a case study published in the Journal of General Dentistry. The research compared the mouths of a cocaine user, a methamphetamine user, a habitual diet soda drinker, and found the same levels of tooth erosion in each of them. The culprit here is a citric acid, which weakens and destroys teeth over time. Citric acid, carbonic acid, very, very bad for your teeth, very bad for your health. It makes drinking more dangerous. Drinking alcohol, that is, more dangerous. Using diet soda as a low-calorie cocktail mixer has the dangerous effect of getting you drunk faster than sugar-sweetened beverages, according to research from Northern Kentucky University. That study revealed that participants who consumed cocktails mixed with diet drinks had a higher breath alcohol concentration than those who drank alcohol blended with sugared beverages. Interesting. It's associated with depression. A recent study presented at the American Academy of Neurology meeting found that over the course of 10 years, people who drank more than 4 cups or cans of diet soda a day were 30% more likely to develop depression than those who steered clear of sugary drinks. The correlation held true for both regular and diet drinks, but researchers were sure to note that the risk appeared to be greater for those who primarily drank diet drinks. It's bad for your bones. It may be bad for your bones. Women over 60 already are at a greater risk for osteoporosis than men. And Tufts University researchers found that drinking soda, including diet soda, compounds the problem. They discovered that female cola drinkers had nearly 4% lower bone mineral density in their hips than women who didn't drink soda. The research even controlled all the participants' calcium and vitamin D intake. Additionally, a 2006 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that cola intake, all kinds, not just diet, was associated with lower bone mineral density in women. At number 10, it may hurt your heart. Just one diet soft drink a day could boost your risk of having a vascular event such as stroke, heart attack, or vascular death, according to researchers from the University of Miami and Columbia. Their study found that soda devotees were 43% more likely to have experienced vascular event than those who drank none. And that was really the first reason that I had started with this, that it was a repeat. Sorry about that. Diet soda. It's a shame because the beverage industry, the Beverage Alliance industry, and a Twitter handle out there called Let's Clear It Up and a Facebook page called Let's Clear It Up is out there making all these scientific industry claims, industry science, paid for science, that, this is all safe and fine, part of a balanced diet, everything in moderation and this and that, because they're there to sell the product. Whenever you see studies or whenever you see claims that this stuff is good to be consuming, you always need to follow the money trail and see who is publishing this study, who's promoting this study. Because what happens is the Beverage Alliance, aka the soda makers, they will pay an outside agency to say, hey, can you prove that this is fine? And that company can easily prove that something's fine because they're being paid to prove that. They're not being paid to prove anything else. I go back to the story of the Indonesian blind men who all grabbed a different piece of the elephant. One grabbed its stomach and said it's a wall. One grabbed its tail and said, oh, it's a snake. One grabbed its ear and said, oh, it's a fan. One grabbed its trunk. They all said different things about it. One grabbed its tusks and said, oh, this is a spear, without looking at the rest of the picture. It's easy to say, like, for example, if they put vitamin C in cigarettes, then all of a sudden they could start advertising, get your daily dose of vitamin C while you smoke, and totally avoid all the other things that cigarette smoking causes. So it's just the way they manipulate and the way they say things. So they're picking one element and they're focusing on that one element. Sure, cigarettes might have vitamin C, correct? But why would you get your vitamin C from cigarettes? That would be ridiculous. It's the same thing when it goes to all other kinds of food studies. They just pick one thing that you want to hear that they know will sell the product, and then they roll with it. So don't get fooled. Don't drink soda or diet soda. If you do, go for the stevia sweetened one, which would be your best option. I like to use stevia to sweeten my tea as well, my iced tea, my hot tea. I'm a huge stevia fan, and there are but those don't go buy any stevia. There's lots of different brands of stevia, and chances are if you're buying a big national brand that's in a big grocery store, you're buying a product that's cut with perhaps corn syrup solids. Stevia is super, super powerful, and you could not take it by itself in that form. My personal preference, my best one of all the research I've done is Sweet Leaf. It's the green package. It's a powder. It's buffered with a organic inulin powder, inulin fiber. That one right there is probably going to be what I feel is one of the safest ways to buffer stevia. So stevia is a huge advantage over all other sweeteners. Monk fruit is also another good sweetener from Asia. I haven't seen any sodas yet sweetened with monk fruit, so if they're out there and I don't know about it, leave a comment. I'd love to, always willing to learn something new. So, diet sodas, 10 reasons not to touch diet sodas. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.